Hey everyone, it's Ethan or Mess back again for another video today, and welcome back to our Minnesota Wild franchise mode. And let's get right into this one, guys. We're going to be starting off the third season of this simulation, which I am pretty excited for. This team is in a very interesting spot. We are pretty good across the board. Obviously, as you can see here, which we'll go more in depth with the lines in just a moment, but you can see we have a pretty good team all around. It's just no like elite talent, but maybe that will come. We shall see. So either way, I didn't mean to back out, but either way, let's go and take a look at what these lines are going to look like for this upcoming season. So on the top line, we have Kevin Fiala with Eriksson Ek and Matt Zuccarello. So Eriksson Ek is going to be very interesting because his potential grew and he grew a lot over the offseason. He's now up to a high top six. Obviously, he's 25, but same thing with Fiala here. Like, he's 26. I was really hoping Fiala would grow a little bit higher, but hasn't been the case yet, unfortunately. And I'm really glad Zuccarello's kind of had a little resurgence towards the end of his career just because he's still on a big contract, although it's only 2 more seasons of it. So we'll see how that goes. Then on our second line, we have Zach Sanford with Nick Bonino and Zach Parise, which is a pretty good second line, obviously. And then our third line, we have Andreas Athanasiou with Nick Bukestad and Ryan Hartman. So again, a pretty sweet line. And then our fourth line, Jordan Greenway with hopefully prize rookie Marco Rossi. Going to be playing his first time in the NHL. He's playing in the AHL the past 2 seasons, and he's done very well for himself. So hopefully this year in the NHL, he'll really be able to break out a little bit. Evgeny Svechnikov also made the jump to the NHL up to an 81 overall, so he's grown a fairly good amount, playing very good so far in these simulations of this playthrough, I guess. So yeah, a very good pickup from him. Obviously, he was a free agent signing. Then to our D-core, Justin Schultz, who was a player we signed this past offseason. He had a great year in Washington this past season, putting up 52 points. Obviously, I didn't mean to do that. Obviously, he got a big contract from us, 3 years for $8 million. It's a lot, I know, but I'm hoping it will be worth it. We shall see how things goes. Now, obviously, that means we have 2 right-handed defensemen on the top pair, but I really want Justin Schultz playing with Matt Dumba to put up points. And there's just no world where I have Justin Schultz on the third pair or Jared Spurgeon on the third pair. I just don't want to. So unfortunately, our bottom pair is 2 lefties and our top pair is 2 righties. It's just kind of the way the dices have rolled for us. So goaltending actually has not changed. It's still Nedeljkovic and Talbot. We'll see how they go. We'll see how they do this year. Now let's quickly take a look at our special teams. You guys can pause and take a look through them if you'd like. Not going to focus on them too much. I did edit them off screen for you guys, so yeah, there you are. But let's go and take a look at the AHL really quickly, just to see what that looks like for you guys. So we obviously have Petri Luhivara, who hopefully is going to be a beast for us. We just drafted him in the second round last year. He's already got an incredible slap shot, Jesus. We'll see how he does playing with Alex Kovanov, who will hopefully grow into a pretty good player for us. And then Dmitry Sokolov on that top line as well. Speaking of which, the Sokolovs, I don't know if they're siblings. If anyone can tell me, please let me know. I've looked everywhere to find out if the Sokolovs that we have are brothers. I would imagine, but I literally looked everywhere and I could not find any information on either of them really, but especially not that if they were brothers or not. So here's another player I'm very interested about, William Eklund, a 70 overall at 19 years old with a medium top 6. We'll see how he does. And I think that was really it for the potentials. Oh, I guess Pavel Novak. He's a medium top 9, but he's already a high overall for a 20-year-old top 9 defenseman. This guy, though, Ryan O'Rourke, will hopefully be pretty good for us. Obviously, we drafted him in the second round of the most recent real draft. So Ryan O'Rourke hopefully will be good for us. Kalen Addison still working on that growth. Could be an NHLer for us next year. And Francis Lynn as well. Another player that we really got to keep an eye on. 73, medium top 4, 19 years old. So that's really good potential again. The goaltending is all right, although Hugo Alnefeld hopefully will be an NHL starter for us one day. A 77 at a medium starter right now. So I almost think maybe trading away Kakinen or Talbot, having one of them as our NHL backup, then the other one gone, and having Elnefeld starting. But I'll have to sign a goalie if that's the case. So now before we hop into this season, I do want to go take a look at free agency because there was a few things that I wanted to look at. So I looked at everything off screen. Now, Sami Niku would be an interesting player here to add, but he's an RFA. He wants a lot of money, so that's something I'm just going to avoid. But this guy I saw, Emil Viro, I have never heard of this guy. I don't know if he's real. It says he was drafted in the 3rd round of this most recent real draft, so I don't know if he actually is real or not, but if he is, then holy shit. I mean, I know a high top 6D isn't the greatest potential, but he's a 79 at 20 years old. Like, this is really, really good. So I'm going to sign him to a contract extremely fast. Now, I couldn't really find any other good potential-wise players like that, because that's just incredible. Like, this guy, Hirvonen, who, I believe we had in... or I think we might still have in Moncton over in the other series, but I mean, that defenseman, Emil Viro, like I said, I've never heard of him. I don't know if he is real or not, but hopefully he will sign with us, and he does. So let's go slot him into the AHL team. He's already our highest overall player down in the A, so he's going to be immediately taken. He's going to take over Josh Anderson's position. We're just going to basically move everyone down. Wait, is it Josh? Yeah, it is Josh Anderson. Okay. Ian McCoshen will just be taken out, and we're going to put Fedor Gordeev in hopes that he can still grow to be something decent for us. So there we go, guys. That's our very good potential defenseman. We'll see how things go. Now, we won our first game of the preseason, but we are just going to skim over that. I'm not too worried about the preseason. Let's sim to day 1 of November. So we'll go through the first month. There's already getting offers for Justin Schultz, but no thank you. Like I said, we're already going to be hopefully getting through this sim pretty fast because I would like to be able to know what our team is going to be looking like come the end of the season. Are we going to be heading into the postseason, or are we going to be a lottery team? And I'm hoping we're more towards the playoff side of things, so we'll see how things goes. I do think this team is better this year than it was last season. Will that really have any effect on anything? I don't know, because obviously we are currently 1-5-0, 1-6-0, 1-7-0. We won our second game of the season. We've yet to win since then. 1-10-0. We are on a losing streak. Oh my god, and we finally win. That might be the worst month in not even in franchise history, in NHL history. 4 points with 2 wins. Unreal. And we're somehow we're somehow close to the Oilers record at 3-8-0. Like, that's actually unreal. So 2-11-0. A horrible record. 1-9-0 in our last 10 games. I mean, I don't know if there's really anything I could do about that, so we might as well just sim to the first day of December because that was awful. And we're still losing already. This is looking like it is going to be a horrid season. Currently 3-14-0. This is very bad, actually. If we don't turn it around right now, we might as well just give up now because this is bad. Like, this is really, really, really bad. What is wrong with this team? Oh my god. Oh my god, we are 5-20-1. We have 11 points. How in the hell? The Islanders are somehow close to us too at 14. How in the hell? What? What is happening to this team? Like, I thought this team was going to be good. How do we make the Eastern Conference Finals and then turn to this? We're literally Ottawa of a few years ago. What are these point totals? What is our top line doing? Oh my god. Minus 26, minus 25, minus 25. Are we okay? Are we okay? Marco Rossi. Oh my god. What is happening? Like, what happened to this team? Are we good? What is happening? This is brutal. Like, our leading point scorers is 17 points. What are our goalies like? Okay, to be fair, Nedeljkovic isn't even doing that bad. Talbot, though, is awful. I mean, Nedeljkovic is just letting in so many goals, but what is this team? Like, I almost really don't want to change anything just to ensure that we just completely fall off. But what the hell? We have our draft pick, our first round pick this year, correct? Yes, we do. Thank God. Yeah, this is awful. Oh my Jesus Christ. This could be literally the worst season in NHL history. Just the way that we are currently going. We're gonna sim to the day before the deadline, I guess, because like, why? Like, I don't even know what the point is. We have yet to win more than one game in a row this entire season. I did not expect this team to be this bad. Like, this is a all-time low. Like, this is horrible. Like, what are we doing? Like, we're winning one game every, like, 5 or 6. Oh my god, a 2-game win streak. Let's go! Imagine losing to a team that was 7, 26, and 1. A 3-game win streak! 4 wins in our last 5. That's the best we've had all season. Let's go. We're still 10, 30, and 1. What is this team? Like, we may genuinely not hit 20 wins this season. What is the worst season ever? I know Colorado, or was it Buffalo or Ottawa? I don't know. Someone had an awful season really not that long ago. That's like record-breakingly bad. Well, almost, I believe. Let's just see. I'm not trading Matt Dumba. I'm very curious because I really don't know what team holds it. I'm assuming, actually, I was going to say, I think I actually do know what team holds it. It's Washington. Fewest points by a team is 21. Yeah. They also had only 8 wins that season, so I guess we really kind of knocked their season out of the park. And we actually, while I've been checking that, we kind of brought our record to an almost kind of not awful, just bad record. We're actually winning some games again on a 4-game win streak. But at this point, I don't want to win at all. Like, we are just so lost in it. There's no shot we're making the playoffs. 48 points currently. And where do we stand right now in the league? Looking like not last. The Islanders are worse than us. So we've actually turned it up a little bit while the Islanders have just kind of stayed the same. And unfortunately, that's led us to now being second worst in the league. But still, like, what is this team? Like, what happened? Like, why is everyone so bad? Like, I didn't expect this at all. I mean, okay, Fiala picked it up a little bit. Eric Sedek has been pretty disappointing. Zuccarello's been doing good. Zach Sanford has just been a beast for us so far. I don't know why. Nick Bonino's doing good. Zach Parise is doing good. So our second line is doing good. It's just, apart from that, it doesn't seem like anyone else is. And I really don't know why. I mean, Justin Schultz isn't doing too bad, but he's dropped in overall. Matt Dumba is having a great season. Jesus. Jonas Brodin is not doing great. Neither is Spurgeon. Neither is Suter. Vince Dunn's actually doing pretty well. And the goaltending, Talbot is still at an 81. He brought his stats up, and Nedeljkovic's stats went up a little bit as well. So, like, I don't really know what to do here, guys. Like, obviously we're going to be heading into the deadline here, but, like, should I just blow the team up? Like, should I just be getting rid of players? Like, I almost feel like there's just no way I can. Obviously, we're listed as a seller. Like, there's just no way we can get rid of, like. I mean, there is a way. Like, I really don't want to get rid of Suter and Parise. I want them to be on our team till the end of their careers, but like, we are so bad. Like, I feel like we really should trade them away just because, you know, they obviously don't have much time left to win us a Stanley or to win a Stanley Cup, and I'd like to still give them an opportunity to. I don't know if there's even a team that could take on the cap. Like, obviously, I will retain. Well, actually, Arizona. Arizona looks like a good option, actually. See, I was thinking Carolina for some reason. I don't know why. I would much prefer trading them into the East. So, I mean, Arizona, it looks like an incredible team. Already have 40 wins. They look like the best option here, although Toronto and Tampa both are doing pretty good. So is Washington, actually. You know what? Yeah, I'm thinking. I mean, Arizona would be nice, but they're in the West, so maybe not. Maybe we should try Tampa or Toronto. Like, I don't know where this. I don't know what team this fits best, though. Like, what about all the youngins in New York? Like, maybe that would make things. Well, they now have Weber and Bergeron, so we can just give them half of the 2003 draft class. Just kidding, that's very not accurate, but send Suter back to Nashville. I really don't know where to go here. I saw Buffalo was an option. Maybe I should try to work something out for Carolina. Who's someone that's pretty young in Carolina that I would like to take? This guy. Who is this guy? Francesco Pinelli. Yeah, I've actually heard of this guy. He looks pretty good. I mean, he's having a great season in the CHL. It's obviously a decent amount of value. Ponomarev would be sick. High top 6, ready to go in the NHL next season. But I don't think that's very likely. Is this Knoll? Yeah, Knoll Gunler. Philly Heinola would be cool. Yeesh. Andre? Can we get Andre? No, I'm thinking about Francesco Pinelli, who Carolina drafted last season at the 19th selection. So let's just see, will Suter actually play? Because I want to make sure Suter's going to be playing if I trade him here. It's a very high chance he won't be, just because of how good the decor is in Carolina. Like, that's actually unreal. So maybe Carolina isn't the ideal option. So what about Buffalo? Like, will he be playing? Oh yeah, he will definitely be playing. Yeah, okay. Well, he'll definitely be playing in Buffalo. Ooh, I'm sure Zach Parise, yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure Zach Parise will fit in somewhere as well, but I was more worried about Ryan Suter just because decors tend to be incredible for whatever reason. So let's see, a player that I actually would like to acquire on this team isn't really a thing. I mean, we could go with, like, this guy, Craig Ward, but really, I don't really like any of the players here. Tage Thompson would low-key be interesting, but he's not really going to grow much anymore. I would love to have Rasmus Dahlin. Oh, he got a contract, too. It's actually a pretty good contract, to be fair. What about defensemen? I mean, potential, they have no one really. What about goaltending? No. Huh. Well, I mean, I didn't want to take a draft pick. I was hoping for a player, but I mean, there's just no way this goes through, and I'll have to retain salary, obviously. I'll retain half on both of them. It's like I said, I didn't plan on ever trading these two away. I was hoping they'd retire as Minnesota Wild, but unfortunately, that's just really not the case because our team is so bad, so we might as well keep looking along here. So, can we retain 50% on both of them? We still can't. That's actually gross. We'll have to take back some cap here then. which I know there's someone I could take back, but I'd really rather not, because that is just an awful contract for another 5 seasons. Like, no thank you, Jeff Skinner. You know what, I'll take Kyle Okposo's contract for you guys. It's just, I won't be able to get that first rounder, unfortunately. I would love to, but that just isn't an option. And unfortunately, they don't want to give up on Okposo either, which I was hoping they would. So I guess, can we get their second from this season? I think we definitely could. So can we get something else with that as well? So a second and a third, yeah, that would go through. So let's see if we can get a little bit more. We might as well. I think we deserve it. A second and 2/3. Unfortunately, that does not go through. Okay, what about a second and fourth from this season? And then a third from next season. So yeah, that works. Emil Viro will be accepted, or will be up into the NHL now. Now that is crazy. Like I said, I really had absolutely no plans on trading either of those players away, but it just happened. So that's pretty crazy. Now let's take a look at what else we could do here. We still have a few hours left of the deadlines. We might as well take a look. So I saw when I sorted it by value, Athanasiou has no value. He's on the last year of his deal. I might just see if anybody wants him. Nobody wants him. Cool. What about Evgeny Svechnikov? He's someone I wouldn't mind moving on from. I'd kind of like to keep him. This would be interesting. You know what? We don't end up getting, or we don't end up sending Suter and Parise to Carolina, but we can send Evgeny Svechnikov, so now the Svechnikov brothers can play together. I actually like that. I feel like that's pretty realistic, to be fair, as well. Jordan Greenway I'd like to keep. Now, Athanasiou, I think I am going to trade. It's just I'll have to take a look to see if any other team, I'm going to have to take a look manually to see if anybody will accept a trade for him. Now, someone else we could take a look at here. I don't even know. I'm not too worried about our cap. Let's just take a look at our players. So, obviously, like, Zuccarello is pretty old. He's obviously getting up there. Like, I almost feel like trading away Zuccarello would be smart as well. Jonas Brodin for Eunice Korpisalo. That's actually pretty interesting. Not that I want to give up on Brodin, but is LA good is the question. You know, are they having a good season? Not really, so I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that. Well, I guess while we're here, or since we got kicked out of the fine trades selector, we just got another offer. The same offer. Okay. At least it's an option. We do know we could come back to that if we'd like. But yeah, let's see. So Athanasiou, is there a team that wants him? Washington does want him, so sure. Give me your 6th. Hopefully I can get something that's not a 7th. They have too much cap. Okay. Never mind then. Vancouver, I'd rather not. Toronto, sure. Take on Athanasiou's contract for, it's only 1 year, you'll be fine. Toronto will be over the cap. Jesus. St. Louis. Not that I want to trade within our conference, but oh my god. Okay, you know what? San Jose has plenty of cap space. They can definitely take them. They'd have too many skaters. Pittsburgh's bad. Philly, man. No. I mean, yeah. You know what? Let's try Ottawa. Can we get their 6th? Oh, they have a max roster. Damn it, I didn't realize. I mean, New York is really good. Obviously. Oh my god. Like, they just wouldn't be over the cap. What about New Jersey here? Are they doable? They are. Let's go. And we definitely aren't getting a 6 for them. So nice. What about a 7th? We won't be able to get a 7th for him either. I don't know why he has such little value. Like, it's not like he's not a serviceable player that could play in the NHL. We'd have to give up someone else here, which I feel like is where we add Zuccarello into this deal and looks, or I don't even know how I word this, in the prospect, I guess, of looking for someone else. Jesper Bratt would be cool. Would like to bring Jesper Bratt to this team, but I don't think that's very likely. Jesper Boqvist, though, it's another interesting player. He's a very good two-way forward, actually. I don't think we have the value for this. I'd have to give up more, unfortunately. So I guess that's not an option. Ty Smith. Have him in both series, but no, that doesn't seem too appealing to me. Vukojevic? I don't know how you say this name. Michael Vukojevic? Maybe? I don't know. He's very high overall. Unfortunately, it's a medium top 6. I don't really know how I feel about that. Landon McCullum. Seen this guy a few times in the Moncton franchise mode. He's not under contract, so we can't get him. Man, this is hard. This is very, very hard. Brant Clark, man, he looks crazy. He looks crazy, crazy good. I don't even know. I don't even know. Conley. Dominic Conley. He's a defenseman. Not really appealed by that. Oh, man. I don't even know. Like, I really don't. Yeah, maybe New Jersey isn't the option here, but yeah, maybe let's move on to a different team, I guess. Let's just exit the block here. I do want to try to find a trade for Matt Zuccarello and as well friggin' Buddy. Jesus. So I can only get draft picks for Zuccarello, which is kind of surprising. I was hoping we'd be able to get a little bit more than that, or like a prospect, I should say. I'd much rather get a player. Like, Edmonton, do you have a player on the block that I could have? I have Philip Broberg, but not doing that again. Raphael Lavoie, though. I wonder if he'd be any good. He's a power forward. Interesting. Let's just maybe take a look around the league really quickly, I guess, to see if there's any forward prospects I could try to grab here. Godard, 72-19. Bryson Godard, a basically first rounder from Arizona. He'd be interesting. Yeah, maybe. Nope. Too much cap. Well, that wouldn't make sense for Boston. That wouldn't make sense at all. Buffalo has no one. Calgary only has Joel Edmondson. That would be easy to acquire. Pinelli, again. I would really like to get Pinelli, but I just wouldn't be able to. Man, this is way tougher than I was expecting. I didn't expect to just trade away everyone by the end of this season either, to be fair, though. Robbie Fabry's actually pretty young. And he hasn't been in Detroit for long, so maybe we should just keep him there. Maybe Raphael Lavoie is an option. We can come back to Edmonton there. Oh my god, Joe Thornton's 43. That's crazy. Jonathan Drouin could be a free agent by the end of this season. Ryan Ellis, though, that'd be nice. I was looking at Anthony Duclair, and I love Andreas Janssen. Someone else I'm looking at, to be fair, but I don't know. Not that great. There just really isn't a lot of options. Like, this is brutal, honestly. I don't even know. Like, I really don't know what to do. Like, I was not expecting this. Jean-Luc Foudy. I wonder if that's Liam Foudy's brother. He actually looks pretty good. Seattle? Or not Seattle, sorry, St. Louis. Would be over the cap. I'll retain salary on Zuccarello as well. I'll just retain all the money in the world from these three players that we've traded away. I mean, it's fine. It's just not... no, that still won't work. Damn it. I'd have to take on a contract, which I don't know if they have anyone with such little value that they would like to get rid of. So I guess that's not an option either. And nope, no one in Tampa, no one in Toronto, no one in Vancouver. Why does Olimata have so much value? This game is broken. This Kuplin guy, maybe? Gavin Kuplin. Medium top 4. He's a defensive defenseman, though. Yeah. Gaucher. Nathan Gaucher. Or Gaucher. Why is he on the block? Like, that's so unrealistic, but I would love to do that, but that's just so unrealistic. So I guess we're going to go for Raphael Lavoie from Edmonton. We'll try him out. We'll see how it goes. We're just going to do a 1-for-1 trade. Zuccarello, thank you. Unfortunately, it didn't work out as I had hoped. Now, let's just see what we can get for Athanasiou. I did not mean to edit the trade block. Let's see what we can get for Athanasiou, I guess. Marco Rossi's up to an 80 overall, so that's good to see. Athanasiou. Oh, I'm on the fine trade. I didn't realize I was. Let's go to a proposed trade. We don't have much time left of the deadline, so let's try to work something out fast here. I might have to make a package deal and add someone else to this. It's just who would I add? I feel like Nick Bjugstad is the most likely option. Unless there's a defenseman. Like, Jared Spurgeon, like, low-key is an option, but I feel like we're going to be stuck with that contract. So maybe, actually, you know what? What about maybe Cam Talbot? It's, again, not a lot of value, but who needs a goalie? Let's just see. Who needs a goalie? It doesn't even matter, really, but someone that preferably would actually need the goalie help. Buffalo could use it, but already made trades with Buffalo. Rather not make some more with them. Very good tandem over, and I think that was Colorado. Man, he sent Cam Talbot back to Edmonton. A lot of teams don't need goalies, and I wasn't able to trade away either of them. Shit. Well, that was quite the crazy deadline. That was the first time we've done a deadline day in a while. Just because, well, I mean, kind of just the way the dice was rolled for this season, I guess. So now I guess, before we move on, we might as well take a look to see what this team is currently looking like, because I would like to change things around. So let's make a new second line of that, probably. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Just because I would like them to put up points, because they have been putting up points, so we might as well test it out. Let's bring up Dmitry Sokolov, just so Raphael Lavoie isn't playing. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, we can send Lavoie down. Defensively, though, let's see, is there anyone I need to send down? No, we are fine defensively. Alright, so just Lavoie for Sokolov. Let's go and edit our lines now. I am just going to best lines these, in all honesty, but I am going to change the top lines a little bit. So, the second line, I'm okay with that. I would like to put Marco Rossi on a line with some competent players. So, Athanasiou, Marco Rossi, and Nick Bjugstad. I guess our top line will be Hartman, Eriksson, Ek, and Greenway. Sure. And then Mason Shaw with Kyle Okposo and Dmitry Sokolov. That's a very poor fourth line, but whatever. What can you do, I guess, guys? And as for the decor, I'm going to play Emil Viro on the top line, I think. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play Emil Viro with Justin Schultz, see if he can put up any points. Play Brodin on the top pair. Might as well try it. And yeah, that's about it then, I guess. Goalies in the AHL will stay the same. William Eklund's up to a 77. I don't think he was, so that's nice. Let's bring Lavoie up. Let's bring Lou Hivara up as well. Let's bring Kovanov up. There's Igor Sokolov. Rather bring him up as well. Anyone else? I think I'm missing a player. Let's take out Curtis Douglas. I think I'm missing someone that I would like to be playing. Just who is that? Let me see. Let's just sort it by scratched, I guess. Novak, I mean, I guess, yeah. We could play Novak. Then defensively, I saw O'Rourke was not playing, so I'd like to take him out. Yeah, I would like to put him in, sorry. So, Kalen Addison's up to a 77, nice. Ian McCaution, I'm going to take out. Just kidding, I'm going to keep him in. Alright, so I guess that's going to be the teams for the rest of this season. How's our AHL team doing? They're doing pretty good, so that's nice. But, yeah, I guess that really is pretty much the end of our season. I don't really see anything coming out of this. We are in a very, very poor spot. So let's hopefully just lose some games as we head to the end of the season in hopes of getting a pretty good lottery pick. So let's see. There is a very high chance we hit 50 losses, judging the season we've currently had. So that would be pretty shitty, but I guess let's see what happens. Sorry guys, I'm getting tired. I gotta work in the morning. Yeah, this is very bad. We had a home and home with Dallas. You don't see those for too much anymore. That's nice. Only a few games left. Looking like we will redeem ourselves and not hit 50 losses. But still, a horrible, horrible season. Yeah. We end the season on a loss, as you'd kind of expect, really. Only 56 points from our leading point scorer, which was Zach Sanford. Nothing against him, but that is just really bad. We finished bottom 2. Unfortunately, New York was the worst team, so that really sucks. That really, really sucks, actually. Man. Shit. That sucks, okay. Well, hopefully we'll be able to still get a good lottery pick. I just hope we don't move to 5th. Like, that would really, really suck. Quickly, let's take a look at our team. 56 points from Sanford, 51 from Bonino, 49 from Fiala, 48 from Dumba, 35 from Hartman, 33 from Schultz, 32 from Eriksson Ek, 31 from Spurgeon, 30 from Marco Rossi, which isn't too bad, 26 from B-Jugs, 25 from Greenway, 20 from Athanasiou, 20 from Dunn, 16 from Okposo. I don't know how he did with us. He had 4 points. Whatever. I don't really care. Brodin with 15. Mason Shaw with 7 and 20, so that's actually not too bad. Sokolov with 5 and 20. Vero with 4 assists, so that's not too bad either. And then our goaltending. Again, really not that bad from Nedeljkovic. Was still hoping he would have got a boost from last season. Unfortunately, he never did, but Talbot was not good. So, yeah, I mean, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. I'm very sorry. I really didn't expect this team to be so poor. So, sorry about that. But tune in for the next one where we'll have quite an interesting offseason, I'm sure. So, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. No, bye-bye.